welcome back to this channel, OHL in 20. This is where we break down all 20 OHL teams' including stats, player predictions, trades, and much more. In this video, we are going to recap all of the trades that have happened since September 13th. Before I start this video, some of you may have noticed that this channel was a little bit silent for the past week or so. I'm still trying to get some confirmation about the name of this channel in general, but the videos on this channel will be staying. It just depends whether or not how frequent each video is going to be able to get published up onto the OHL in 20 website. So thank you everyone for your understanding. Well, the Niagara IceDogs, they made about 3 trades in the past week, all of these coming with Kitchener, Sarnia, and Guelph. It was the Kitchener Rangers who ended up acquiring Andrew Vermeulen from the Niagara IceDogs in exchange for a 9th round pick of 2028. It wasn't just this one, it was the Niagara IceDogs who went out to acquire Sean Doherty from the Sarnia Sting in exchange for a Kitchener 5th round pick of 2025. And on the same day, the Niagara IceDogs also ended up acquiring Joey Wassilyn from the Guelph Storm in exchange for a 13th round pick of 2025. Niagara IceDogs, we can see that they are going to be one of those future contestant teams who are looking to make a big push come the playoff run for this Niagara IceDogs franchise. And we saw in the past from a lot of these teams like the North Bay Battalion, the Brantford Bulldogs, the Kitchener Rangers, they were all acquiring rights to certain players because some of these players are taking a different route to enhance their hockey career, whether they continue in the OHL, whether they go to the NCAA in the States, or simply they just want to choose a different path to enhance their hockey career. But it was the North Bay Battalion who ended up acquiring the rights to Ryder Cali from the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds in exchange for a London 6th round pick of 2025 and conditional picks of the 2nd, 4th, and 7th round of 2028. I mean, this trade specifically wasn't major. It was just the same route that the Brantford Bulldogs took in acquiring Caleb Malhotra from Kingston and the Kitchener Rangers acquiring Alan Vanatini from Brampton. So it's the same routes that North Bay was taking over the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, except this Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds pick, I'm sure they'll take those extra conditional picks to build and enhance their future for the drafts upcoming for the Greyhounds franchise. And there was also one more trade that ended up happening about 2 days ago with the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds with the Peterborough Petes. The Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds acquired Brayden Velliaris from the Peterborough Petes in exchange for a 15th round pick of 2028. I think the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, we're starting to see a little bit more activity in this Greyhounds franchise going into next season, especially with so many teams that are looking to make a contentional playoff run. Well, we look at the Kitchener Rangers, how dominant they've been, but we can see them kind of taking a step back, but they're still competitive because the Kitchener Rangers are looking to host the Memorial Cup in 2027. So could we see maybe the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds taking that step as well to try and host the Memorial Cup? Well, you look at when the Saginaw Spirit entered to host the Memorial Cup, that was also along with Sault Ste. Marie and Kingston, and I believe maybe Sarnia was in there too. I could be wrong, but I know that Sault Ste. Marie and Kingston were 2 of those other contestants to host the Memorial Cup that year. But maybe the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds are just looking to get more depth and defensive scoring on their roster. He's a huge asset that made a very dominant performance with the Peterborough Petes over the past couple seasons. Because remember, Peterborough won the Memorial Cup 2 seasons ago. Well, now we look at the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, and they were one of those top competitors that I thought was actually going to take out the Saginaw Spirit last season. But again, Sault Ste. Marie's always been a very dominant and competitive team. Well, in the past, I always knew that the 3 top teams in the Western Conference who would be very dominant and continue to stay competitive was London, Saginaw, and Sault Ste. Marie. We're seeing this again from Sault Ste. Marie. I don't think the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds are going to be taking any step back. They're kind of going to take that step forward so they can continue to enhance their future and overall performance with what this team is capable of pursuing for future drafts and maybe potential runs to another Western Conference final if the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds can make it that far. I think they will. Think they might be a little bit, just a step, like a centimeter ahead, maybe of the Saginaw Spirit this season. But I think London is going to probably be that other team that gets in their way. So only time will tell. But this is just a recap on all the trades that went down since September 13th. I'll see how I do in terms of the timing and the naming convention for this channel and see how everything unfolds, whether there will be more preseason videos going out, but we'll see what happens when it comes up to the regular season. But thank you so much everyone for tuning into this video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and be sure to tell your friends so you don't miss any more videos, upcoming trades like this one. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon.